Looking at tonight's game, two exceptional three-point shooting teams, Doris. How do you see this one playing out?
Well, usually, Kevin, with two quality shooting teams, it's about who gets rhythm, who gets open looks, and obviously, can you get into the space of shooters if you're the defensive team?
Now, Golden State's starting five. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2, and it's Bell in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Bell. Green, the screen. Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by Capela. On defense, Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Now, here's Thompson. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. Bell's shot is good.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got his first basket.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
Now, here's Ariza. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
Two shots.
No good on that one. And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. The way he's able to just carry an offense with his creativity garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award. And when you watch this Rockets team, you can see just how explosive they are on the offensive end. Almost everyone on the floor can hurt you from deep, and they all know their role and execute it to a T.
Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
Screen by Capela. Paul kicks to Capela. Passes to Harden. Ariza outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets with another miss. And last season, the Rockets' offense was incredible. Then they go and add Chris Paul.
They can run a team off the floor if they get hot. Two great playmakers in Paul and Harden. And making a move for Paul made a lot of teams fear what the Rockets can do now on offense.
That gives them the lead. Durant's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now, here is Harden. He had 10 points in the win against Minnesota.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Here is Harden, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
The Warriors leading. Curry passes to Bell. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Thompson against Harden. Outside for Curry. And the three ball is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Paul with the ball. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Thompson against Harden. Down low. Here's Capela. And the dunk by Capela.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels. And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
And the Warriors with possession here. Green, the screen. There's the pick. He dishes it to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Klay Thompson possesses great size at the two-guard spot, and he can mix his game and find a way to score on the interior.
Harden kicks to Paul. Anderson the screen. 5 on the clock. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. From deep. Paul's shot is off.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time.
Here's Curry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Chicago. They set the pick. Green with a screen for Curry. Clock is at 3. Here's Durant. Anderson with the block. Ball outside. Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. The shot misses. Paul with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 4. Ariza has the open look. Drains the three-pointer. Ariza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Green with a screen on Harden. Thompson dishes to Curry. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that's picture perfect of how to use your teammate. Curry sheds the defender off the screen, gets enough room to bury the jumper.
Harden gets to Ariza. Back to Harden. Rocket 6. To the paint. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Screen by Capela. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. And Bahamute comes in for Ryan Anderson. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Trevor Ariza. The Warriors also with a sub. Iguodala's checked in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Free throw drops for Green. And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Doris, we've heard plenty of coaches say it. If you're going to take it to the rack, man, take it strong. Who would you say are some of the more aggressive dunkers that you see in the NBA now?
Yeah, so on his own, creating his own opportunities at the rim, Russell Westbrook comes to mind, LeBron James. Sometimes I feel like he's going to tear the backboard from the stanchion. DeAndre Jordan and Andre Drummond sometimes are the recipients of either offensive rebounding, putback, great dunks. There are so many, Kev, but those are just a couple of names that pop.
And the Antetokounmpo kid in Milwaukee, the way he is so long and seemingly out of place, and then all of a sudden those arms extend another 3 feet and he dunks it. How in the world did he reach it? How did he do that?
The guy is like, he's a pterodactyl. The guy can take off from the top of the key and cover ground and throw it down. It's unbelievable.
Woof. Man. And here's Livingston following the 3 from Chris Paul. Iguodala, that's good.
Well, Kev, we know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
Now, here's Tucker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot by Paul, no good.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide-open shots like that.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Gordon. From 12 feet out. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And very little defense here to start the game.
Boy, both teams rolling right now on the offensive end. We got a little barn burner cooking.
Pick by West. Outside Curry. The feed now to Green. 6 to shoot. Curry passes to Livingston. Over Gordon. He can't get it to go. The Rockets go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you'd have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Gordon. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Some changes for Golden State. Young's checked in for Green, and it's Patrick McCaw in for Steph Curry. And here are the Warriors now. Now here's Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
Paul kicks to Gordon. And the pass to Black. Here is Mbah Moute with the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Black's got his second bucket of the night.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
McCaw kicks to Young. To the inside. McCaw with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Boy, nice feed. Leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Paul dishes to Black. Over West. And that one comes up a bit short. Livingston passes to Iguodala. Now Livingston, he's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Warriors.
And they really based almost their entire offense around the three-point shot. Spread the floor, space the defense, and if the deep shots aren't falling, at least it should open things up inside.
Shot clock at 6. Screen by Young. From deep three-point range, the Rockets pull it in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green kicks to Gordon. There's the pick. Here's Black. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Black's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They get it back. West, and it's blocked. Outside, Green. Over in the corner, Paul. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors leading. Here's McCall. Pass to Young. Pick by West. And here's Livingston over Paul. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
While they're going to switch the call, there is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, you know, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, you know, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
Chris Paul is out there with Gerald Green. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Gordon. And it's Black in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. West, no good on the free throw. You look at the height of Sean Livingston, Doris, and how he is able to both score and facilitate for others. He is a coach's dream in that regard.
Well, Sean Livingston is a mismatch nightmare because with his size, he can shoot over most point guards in the post or in the mid-range. But then if you put a bigger player on him, he can create mismatches at other positions. He's a tough guard.
West outside. Back to Livingston. Young outside. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Outdoors with every team looking to spread the floor, get that space. Most big men are being asked to increase their range. Is the practice time going into that taking away from working, for instance, on other fundamentals that a big guy should be working on?
Here's how you know this is for real. When you hear Dwight Howard talking about the fact that this guy is going to spend an entire summer trying to develop the range because he wants to extend his playing career.
Sure.
Dwight Howard at one time was the single most dominant back-to-the-basket low-post center. They surrounded him with shooters. They put him in pick and roll, and he was an absolute monster. You know what? I don't know if it'll take away from the other fundamentals for the center. I do know that the role of center has drastically changed in the NBA.
That's good, and the Warrior lead has cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Paul.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
McCaw, the pass to Livingston. Picked by West. Here's Iguodala, kept alive. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by West. West has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on him.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Shoots off the screen. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. 9 points for Chris Paul.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Young with no one around. Again, Young missing. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. On the wing, Gordon. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Black dishes to Paul. Black. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
McCaw kicks to Livingston. Over Paul. Livingston, no luck.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Paul passes to Green. Snatched away. And Young, here we go. Pass to McCaw for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCaw has got 5 points so far.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
Paul kicks to Gordon. Good.
I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
Warriors leading by 5. It's Young on the wing from past the arc. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 3rd assist on the night. Paul with the ball. He's got 9. Fires from deep, and Gordon hits from deep. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Livingston dishes to West. Now here's Livingston. T right on. Banked in off the glass. Livingston's got his 3rd basket of the night. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find
a big group substitution here. Clint Capela, he's checked in for Tarek Black. Anderson comes in for P.J. Tucker. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. Harden the pass to Ariza. Anderson a screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ariza. Jump shot is good that time. Ariza's got 5 now. Warriors leading by 5.
And how about last season, Steve Kerr becoming the fastest coach in NBA history to reach the 200-win plateau? This guy has had nothing but success in his first run and already considered one of the elite coaches in the league.
Back to Harden. Green kicks to Capela. Green the screen. Capela dishes to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. That shot off the mark. And Doris, for Kerr to get win number 200, the team only needed 238 games played. For those wondering, that is an insane 84% winning percentage.
Wow. Yeah, Kev, you look at all the coaches in any sport, and none of them comes close to that career winning percentage. And for all his success, the guy remains humble and does nothing but give credit to the players. This guy deserves recognition for an incredible record.
Durant, that's good. 8 points for him.
Well, KD knows how to use his body on the block, has such a good sense for when to rise and fire.
Green passes to Harden. He kicks to Ariza. Back to Harden. Anderson a screen on Green. Another miss by Harden. It's blocked. Outside Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Harden sets the pick for Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Partway through the season, some rookies are starting to hit that wall, that imaginary rookie wall. Doris, what can they do to power through it and continue?
You know, Kevin, I think this is where having the great leadership of veterans who understand what these young guys are going through, and then they help them, right? So they understand, one, nutrition becomes important, so that's part of the conversation. Getting the appropriate rest, right? You can't go burning the candle at both ends, and so much of a rookie's experience or a young guy's experience in the league is shaped by the veterans around them.
And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 5. Now here's Curry. He's got 8. There's the pick. On the wing, Green. Defended by Anderson. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
As great a scorer as Kevin Durant is, he is an unselfish player and takes great pride in getting his teammates a good look.
Outside, Green. Anderson with the screen for Green. Back to Harden. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Harden's got 9.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Curry kicks to Bell. He feeds it to Durant. Durant with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harden against Curry. Harden kicks to Green. And another 3 for Houston.
and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Green, the screen. Bell with the screen on Green. Thompson dishes to Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ariza passes to Green. Back to Ariza. Screen by Capela. Ariza with it. Picked up by Thompson. Harden outside.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Green, the screen. Thompson against Green. Outside Durant from downtown. Again, Durant missing.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
Harden dishes to Anderson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ariza passes to Capela, and Durant sends it back.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Curry is inside, guarded by Harden. It's Durant on the wing. And the wide open shot from Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Gentlemen, this guy goes from good three-point shooter to great when you give him that kind of space.
Anderson with the screen for Ariza. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And that one, good. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in for Anderson. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Green. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Here's Gordon. Here's Capela. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The dish to Green. Kicks it to Bell. Feeds it to Curry. There's a good screen from deep. Green. Rebounded by Capela. Capela's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
He took good advantage of that screen. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
This is to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Gordon. Ariza outside. He dishes it to Mbah-a-Moute. Screen by Mbah-a-Moute. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Ariza no luck.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Now Curry. There's the 3. That one doesn't go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And we're just about ready for the start of the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll see you.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Warriors leading by 4. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters, at the 2 and the 3. Draymond Green is out there with Bell, and it's Curry in at the point guard. Green, the screen. Bell with a screen on Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And taken away by Paul. Harden outside. Capela kicks to Paul. Houston moving the ball around. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The feed to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Paul outside. Ariza outside. Anderson the screen. Ariza goes in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And how about the career progression of Trevor Ariza? You know, he came into this league somewhat as an energy player who, you know, obviously could attack the rim. Now he's one of those guys who's primarily a 3-and-D component.
And he knocks down the first one. For Ariza, his first few years in the NBA, over half his shots came within a few feet of the rim. Greg, now over 2/3 of his shots are from beyond the arc.
And that's just how it goes for some players in the NBA. Ariza still, he has some bursts to finish at the rim, but has turned himself into a deep threat, and he's always been a presence with his defense as well.
Ariza hits them both. Doris, you went from the basketball court right to the broadcasting booth. Having seen the game now from an analyst perspective, what might you go back and tell Doris the player?
Yeah, I'd probably tell myself to throw myself completely into the vibe of the team, to never, even if I were struggling as a basketball player, to turn inward. I would always say turn outward to your teammates and invest in what's going on with the group. And then that seems to make everything fall into place.
And mentally, too, I think you've got to prepare and focus like you would as a player when you are broadcasting.
No question about it.
Durant dishes to Bell. Back to Durant. It's stolen by Ariza. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ariza outside. Capela against Bell. Harden. And it's Houston with another.
Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
Thompson passes to Curry. They set the pick. And Thompson kicks to Curry. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, obviously it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They've bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
For the lead, and it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 11.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
Curry kicks to Green. The pass to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
I love the mindset of Draymond Green. This guy is constantly on the lookout for an open teammate.
Paul dishes to Capela. On the wing, Harden goes up off the pick. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
Here's the screen. Durant wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball. 18 points for him.
Well, you can tell Kevin Durant is percolating right now. He is exceptional at getting to his rhythm.
Paul passes to Harden. Ariza outside. 5 on the clock. Anderson the screen. It's stolen by Bell. And oh, here comes Durant all alone.
Unbelievable. Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and an opportunity for his guys.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another unleash chaos moment. Screen by Capela. Ball left side. Lob pass to Capela. And the dunk by Capela.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
So for the Rockets, Tarek Black comes in for Clint Capela, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Trevor Ariza. Different look here for the Warriors. West is checked in for Bell. Young comes in for Green. McCaw, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Livingston. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And the Warriors bringing back the band coming into this season. Durant took $9 million less than the max. That enabled them to bring back every big-time contributor from their 2017 championship roster.
And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. 11 points in the game. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the Warriors not just re-signing their own free agents, they went out and got some other guys. Omri Caspi and Swaggy P. Hard to believe, but they might be even better than last year.
Simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
Harden outside. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson the screen. And it's Paul missing. The Warriors trail. Durant kicks to Livingston. Chalk up 2 there. Livingston's got 9 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And here's Tucker. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Anderson the screen. And the 3 off target. Here's Durant. Black grabs the board.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Over in the corner, Paul. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
West dishes to Livingston. West a screen on Paul. Here's Livingston. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Paul kicks it to Tucker. Paul left side. Shoots over Livingston, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, I mean, the career Paul has had just in terms of being a great point guard. There really are no words left to describe.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Paul. And Baamute's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. And so Paul nails both of them.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Iguodala kicks to Young. They set the screen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside Gordon. Pass to Paul. Screen by Baamute. The drive by Paul. The Rockets with another miss.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Paul kicks to Anderson. Over in the corner, and Baamute. Pass to Tucker. Anderson the screen. A nice shot by Tucker. And the Rockets lead by 2.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Iguodala kicks to Young. Pick by West. Young right side. West outside. From deep, Iguodala. It's rebounded by Houston. Well, Ryan Anderson, a terrific deep threat in stretch 4.
And I remember last season when he told reporters that a heckler yelled out at him, "Hey, Ryan, you look like a math teacher." And you know, we've heard a lot of these off-the-wall heckles before. But the irony is it's oftentimes the strange ones that tend to stick with you more. And that's an example of it right there.
A baseline J. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Paul kicks to Gordon. He feeds it to Mbah-a-Moute. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Over in the corner, Livingston. Picked by West. The kick out to Young. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Gordon penetrating. Good on the shot. Gordon's got 7 points. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Eric Gordon has long been noted as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be last season. Had that green light whenever he was on the floor, and really near the top of the league in terms of threes attempted and made.
Checked in for Rockets. Golden State also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for West. Klay Thompson comes in for Nick Young. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Patrick McCaw. Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Feeds it to Green. Misses the 3. And for Gordon, he's been a great catch-and-shoot player in the past, Greg. The difference last season was the improvement in his pull-up threes.
And there is a world of difference between shooting a 3 off the pass as opposed to off the dribble. The pull-up threes are what make players like Steph Curry so hard to guard. And when Gordon added that to his game, I think it helped his overall ability to score the basketball.
It's good from long range.
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
Green, the screen. Livingston passes to Iguodala. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Eric Gordon on the wing. He's covered by Livingston. Back to Gordon. There's the triple. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And now a 5-point Rocket lead. Curry dishes to Thompson. Iguodala with a screen on Paul. Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, scorer, distributor, it does not matter. Steph Curry is a monster. What a pass there.
Amute, a screen on Iguodala. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits the 3-point bomb. Green's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Rockets. Curry kicks to Thompson. There's the dish to Iguodala. Green with a screen for Thompson. From outside the arc, Mbah-a-Moute pulls it in. Thompson against Green. Outside Gordon. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. And no good trying to get that one. James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back to the action after this word.
Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Flip mode.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick. Let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets. Gordon and Ariza are on the wings. Clint Capela is out there with Luke and Mbamute. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. A drive by Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Iguodala at his best. A terrific drive. Gets to the rim with ease.
Gordon with it. The offensive rebound. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And the free throw, no good. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, Iguodala understands how to pick his spots. Does such a good job playing within the context of the offense.
Outside Gordon. He kicks it to Paul. Iguodala against Ariza. Screen by Capela. Over in the corner, and Mbamute. And he's good on the three ball. And the Rockets lead by 6.
A steady screen set on that play, and the defense disappears. Nice communication between teammates to make that play work.
Curry passes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 11 points for Klay Thompson.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Right, you love the aggressiveness. This guy is willing to take over at the key opportunities.
Screen by Capela. Ariza, right side. No good on the three.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Thompson.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Capela with a screen on Curry. Kicks it out to Ariza. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside Curry. Kicks it to Iguodala. Back to Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Rockets leading by 5. Oh, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, the sharpshooter strikes from downtown. He's set records for that ability to drill it from deep. My goodness.
Ariza kicks to Capela. Over in the corner, Mbamute trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running. Ariza with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Screen by Capela. Gordon dishes to Mbamute. Sinks the triple. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Man, this has been fun. I mean, we got 2 teams dueling down the stretch.
Boy, does it feel to you, Greg, like every single shot is going through the bucket? That's how lethal both of these teams have been late in this one.
Outside Gordon. It's Ariza on the wing. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
They set the pick. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Over Gordon. Again, the miss by Thompson. Houston leading by 8. Now here's Gordon. Ariza passes to Gordon. Screen by Mbamute. Gordon with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Ariza with another miss. Warriors trail by 8. Thompson in the post. He's against Gordon, and he gets it back. Another shot, and Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Over in the corner, Mbamute traps in the tray.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. Bell with a screen on Paul. Excellent use of the screen that time. 16 points for Steph Curry.
Well, the defense is doing its job. It's just not affecting Curry. How good is this guy on the offensive end?
Capela with a screen on Green. Ariza kicks to Capela, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Capela's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Green, the screen. From deep, Iguodala. Can't hit that one. So Houston will take it the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Paul passes to Gordon. Back to Paul. On the wing, Gordon. Here's Capela. It's deflected. Ariza against Iguodala. And Mbamute kicks to Ariza. And some nice passing there by Houston. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. The screen from Thompson. Baseline J on the way. Rebounded by Capela. Capela's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Iguodala against Ariza. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Clint Capela.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Houston making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Mbamute. And it's James Harden in for Gordon. Durant's checked in for Golden State. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Bell. Rockets leading by 8. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. From deep, Harden. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, Kev, we know that Kevin Durant can score at all 3 levels. Right there doing work in the mid-range.
Paul outside. Dishes it to Harden. Now Ariza to the right side. Anderson passes to Capela. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Green, and now it's Green running. He can go all the way, and Green slams it in.
That's an example of the speed of Draymond Green. Leaks out in transition and makes the defense pay.
Left side Anderson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
They set the pick. Green, the screen. Durant against Harden. And here's Green outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Paul kicks to Capela. Harden outside. Over in the corner, Paul. Shot clock at 6. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The drive by Thompson. Over Harden. Ariza with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. He dishes it to Paul. Again, the Rockets score. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Curry. Bell with a screen on Paul. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Houston. Capela's got 15 rebounds here tonight. This one for 3. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Ryan Anderson. And it's an 8-point Houston lead.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
There's a screen. Green, the screen. It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Harden. Here's Ariza. Kicks it out to Harden. Capela with a screen on Curry. Ariza outside. Passes it to Harden. Down low. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Still attacking. Building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
Now the feed to Thompson. Outside Curry to end the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, how about that look from Klay Thompson? For a player known for his shooting, that passing very special.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. On deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Green, the screen. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Inside. It's stolen by Capela.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Houston.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Clint Capela.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Black's checked in for Clint Capela. And Bahamute comes in for Ryan Anderson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Gerald Green in for Chris Paul. Golden State also making some changes. Nick Young's checked in for Durant. Patrick McCaw comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Black kicks to Green. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 12. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
I think you're exactly right, Greg. You've got to take any positive you can get. You'd like to see them come together and build something, even if it's in a loss.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good moments throughout.